Fire Emblem. Engage.
Right.
That's true. Dang.
I'll be here.
Welcome. Be well.
Oh, welcome.
Listen up.
Tell me where. A battle fit for Brodia.
Whatever you need.
Whatever you say.
My will is firm. You were beautiful while you lasted.
I've got this.
We fight for peace.
Anytime.
The Divine Dragon looked right at me. The strength of the stewards.
Adieu.
I'm here!
I can still do more.
Please grant me your strength. Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
Can't show weakness.
Stand down or perish! Now I no! That was a fierce battle.
Quick change!
Thanks for that. Gotcha.
Sorta like that, maybe?
My muscles are yours. Raise your sword.
Emblem, engage!
Here! Looks like I broke him.
I will protect you.
This is it! I live to fight again. afford to lose. No!
Claim this!
Pretty weak.
Phew.
Let's go together!
Here until the end. My prayers are with you. This is it! I live to fight again. Just a scratch.
What a joyous feeling! You really saved my skin.
Get ready for the crunch!
This is my fight! I'm not a child anymore.
You put up a good fight.
Well then! Oh my!
Yep.
Huh?
That's right.
Oh.
Well,
Hey! Whoa!
thank you so much.
Good morning, Prince Diamant. I see that you're an early riser like myself.
Not quite, Prince Alfred. Night owl into early bird would be more accurate.
You mean you've been up all night?
That's right. I sat down to handle a pressing task before bed. Next thing I knew, I was watching the sunrise.
What was it you were doing?
I was drafting requests for funding to send to Brodia's nobles. Our military needs support. Any loans will be used as political leverage in the future. I'm worried, but out of options.
Huh. I mean, I see. I can sympathize with your plight. Every crown prince has the same troubles, it seems, no matter what realm they rule.
I don't doubt it.
Well then, I must carry on with my morning patrol.
Would you mind if I joined you? It would be foolish of me to try to sleep now. A walk and talk with the prince of a neighboring kingdom sounds much more enjoyable.
That's kind of you. It's sad that we only get the opportunity during hard times, isn't it? But a long walk might be just the thing we need to get to know. Let me start with a question for you. What's your favorite muscle?
What? That's your opener?
Oh, whoops. I was trying so hard to keep up the act, but I guess I blew it with that question.
No, you're fine. I think I'll take a page from you, actually. I could stand to be a little less formal.
No fooling? Oh, that'd be swell, Prince Diamant!
Oh my. What is that you're drinking, Lapis? It smells heavenly.
Princess Saline, this is regular tea. Yep, nothing special about it.
Do you mind if I have a sip?
What? No, you're a princess. You shouldn't be drinking this sort of thing.
What's the harm in it? You seem to be suffering no ill effects.
It's not that. It's... well, see, I didn't get the tea leaves from a shop. I harvested them from a wild plant nearby.
Do you mean that you make your own tea? That's wonderful. Now I must insist that you let me try it.
All right. If you insist. Here.
Thank you. Oh, this is bracing indeed. I wasn't quite expecting the taste.
You like it? I actually made the tea set by hand as well.
You made this? Its finery would shame some artisans I know. I'm very impressed that you're able to make so many things all on your own.
I appreciate that, but really, it's nothing special.
Nonsense, Lapis. If it's not too much trouble, could you teach me to brew tea like this? I'd be interested in learning which wild plants to pick and how to brew tea from them.
I'd be happy to. Let's go to the forest together sometime and I'll teach you.
Excellent. I shall pay close attention, my teacher of tea.
Okay.
Where to? I'll have to up my weights.
I am ready to serve. Oh, thank goodness.
Your orders, please.
Me, right? Yanaka here.
Yes.
Here goes.
Let's go! Emblem, engage!
For you, anything. I win this one.
I will not forget your loss.
I'll help. The strength of the stewards.
What good fortune!
Here goes! Nice.
Looks like I broke them.
Emblem, engage! Whatever it takes. I've looked forward to this day.
That was a cinch!
Emblem, engage!
My apologies. I want to help you.
There's my opening. I'm here.
What a workout!
Lend me your strength. That feels way better.
Fate has brought us here.
Cannot afford to lose.
Kind of you.
protect everyone!
Emblem, engage! One strike will suck.
Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
Remember this.
Hi, Etier. Your new batch of pickles is ready. I used a mix of 3 vegetables this time. The thing is,
Is something wrong with them?
they didn't end up tasting very good. I'm really sorry, I shouldn't give you these. I thought the mix would work out, but it didn't. I'll probably have to start again from scratch.
Hey, Clan, don't worry about it. The taste isn't going to be a problem for me.
Huh? Why not?
I love the taste of the pickles you made, but I love the care you put into them even more. You didn't just make any old pickles. You knew they were for me before you even started, and it's clear that you put a lot of thought into how I'd like them. Your pickles do more than ease the strain on my muscles. Those good pickles soothe my soul, too. So, don't worry about the taste. I'll be happy to eat them anyway.
Etier, that's really nice. Was that your stomach?
You heard that, did you?
So, when you said the taste wasn't a problem just now, were you speaking from the heart, or were you speaking from the gut?
I meant every word. Sheesh. Don't make me take it all back.
Oh, isn't it almost time for your workout?
Yeah, it is. Can I have a few pickles before I go?
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Clan, come on. I told you that doesn't matter and I meant it. Now, let me taste the love. Sorry about before, Yunaka. I think maybe you misunderstood me.
I misunderstood you, did I?
I mean, you did steal something. That part is true. But what you stole, well...
What did I steal?
You captured my interest.
Huh?
You have my ideal physique. I couldn't look away from how perfect you are. That's why I wanted to do a close inspection.
Aw, what a preventable misunderstanding.
You're right. I was rude. I'm really sorry.
Setting aside how bonkers this is for a second, what makes you think I'm any kind of ideal? Your physique is way more impressive than mine.
That's nice of you to say, but between the two of us, you might actually be stronger. Sure, I'm ripped, but that's just because I never stop working out. You, on the other hand, have the kind of muscle that can only come naturally. Your metabolism must have been set like that early. Probably when you were little. You only get that kind of muscle by constantly being exposed to extreme circumstances. I can't prove any of that, of course, but my gut says I'm on the right track. What exactly have you lived through?
Jeez.
Yeah, that's the kind of rude thing I'm going to try not to pull anymore.
Oh, are you sure?
Of course, don't worry about it. I admire you, that's all. I wanted you to know it. And if it's okay with you, I'd like to be friends.
You know, that's actually super sweet. Yeah, why not? Let's be chums, chum.
Hey, Lapis, got a minute?
Sure, Etier. What do you need?
They tell me you can build whatever you want. Is that true?
What? How did you hear that? I mean, I guess it's true. With the right materials, I can make all kinds of stuff. Furniture, toys. I even made some instruments for a local concert once. That was really fun.
That's amazing. Listen, I need a favor. Would you build me a muscle training device?
Like workout equipment? Wow. I've definitely never built anything like that before.
For me, bodybuilding is life. I've tried lots of training methods, but it's getting harder to achieve my goals on my own.
Oh, sure. I hate hitting that plateau where you feel like you're not making any progress.
Exactly what I'm saying. I knew you'd get it.
Which muscles do you want to focus on?
My arms, chest, core, and my back. That's all I'm looking for. I'd repay you, of course. Anything you want. Think you could do this for me?
Yeah. It'll be a challenge, but a fun one. I'll see what I can put together.
Great! Oh, this is going to be incredible.
Is the tea to your liking, Princess Aileen?
Very much so. I particularly enjoy the aroma. I smell a hint of citrus, along with floral notes, yes? More than one variety, if I'm not mistaken. It brings to mind the blossoms often found during the warmer months. Taken all together, the scent is most pleasing.
I endeavor to satisfy. This black tea is a mix of leaves from southern Pyrenees with dried fruit rinds and flowers.
It's heavenly, as the blends you prepare always are. The chance to sip the tea you brew is one of the small joys that gets me through each day.
You're too kind, Princess Aileen. Somewhat related, do you remember the special leaves I mentioned recently?
Yes, of course. You said that they would produce a unique and distinctive flavor, if I recall.
You recall correctly. I have a lead on how one might acquire such leaves. I take it that would interest you.
Truly? You're right. I'd love to sample it for myself.
Excellent. The wait will be worth it.
All right.
Go ahead.
My will is firm.
I'll do it.
The Divine Dragon looked at me!
The Divine Dragon looked right at me.
Whatever you say.
This isn't so bad.
We fight for peace.
I won't lose.
Dream well.
So your tale ends.
You were a good fight.
Flowers eventually wilt. Thank you.
Was that sufficient?
Stand down or perish! careless! The true battle is yet to come. I'll help you. My turn.
My apologies.
Not a worry. That was a fierce battle. My muscles are yours!
If this love is a crime,
I won't let this go to my head.
Thanks for that. Don't worry, I'm fine.
Please grant me your strength. Grant me strength. I want to help you. Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
Feeling better.
Let's go together!
I will protect you.
Don't fear for me. I want to help you.
I'll help.
Emblem, engage! My prayers are with you. I live to fight again.
Was that sufficient?
My muscles say thanks. Yeah.
I'll help you.
That was a good session.
Cannot afford to lose.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So, where are you from?
Ooh, look at you, shooting off questions like barbed arrows out of camouflage. Set an ambush like that, and you're liable to drag a straight answer out of me.
Great, so let's have it.
Dang. Somewhere in, Brodia?
Oh, I see. Thanks for opening up.
Listen, could I ask you to keep a lid and, like, 8 padlocks on this particular jar? Things could get unpleasant for me if this gets out and folks start connecting dots.
Gotcha. My lips are sealed.
Thanks, Alfred. Look, I know you want us to talk more, but it's not quite that simple. It could get really bad for both of us if you ask me the wrong kinds of questions.
Oh,
I've got a lot to hide. And I don't want to lie to you, but if you put me in that position, then I absolutely will. Because it's far preferable to the trouble that could find you if you learn too much about me. I'm sorry, that's how it has to be, but...
No, I get it. I won't push you. I'm not out to make you uncomfortable.
I appreciate that, Alfred. Truly.
But I said last time I wanted to talk more with you, and that's what I'm gonna do. It doesn't have to be personal stuff. We can talk about anything. Like our favorite flowers.
Yes, love it! Henceforth, your brain's gonna be stuffed with obscure weapon factoids.
You came! I'd rather eat than cook, but I'll do my best. So if I put this here, what a picturesque dish. It came out so well. I wish I could eat it myself.
It's delicious. Incredibly delicious.
This may rival the cooking from my manor back home.
It tastes better if you eat it in the air. No holding back.
I'm, Jean. Should I really be here? It's been an honor sparring with you.
Somehow, I won.
I won't let this chance go to waste.
I'm Lady Anna, the mysterious merchant. My loss, your gain.
Thanks for the sparring match.
You look tough. I'd better be careful. If I win, you'd better buy something. Obvious. My loss, your gain. Hey, I actually won.
I won't go easy on you, just because we're allies.
I am Roy, son of Eliwood, Marquess of Ferre. Prepare for battle. Well fought. I must train my skills.
Thank you for sparring with me. Your ring was entrusted to my kingdom, Roy. So Brodia will be relying on your power.
I hoped this day would come. Leave it to me. Together we'll bring peace to your kingdom.
I'll put on a show for you. I'm Micaiah. Let's make this match a good one. I need more training, I suppose. Hey! I actually won! You keep peering at me from the shadows, Yunaka. It's a little unnerving.
Sorry. I could say it's because you're pretty, but the truth is, keeping lookout's just an old habit.
I'm Lapis, a royal soldier of Brodia.
I am Leaf, the Prince of Leonster. I feel as if I have known you for ages.
I wasn't strong enough. Sugar water is such a great pick-me-up. Leaf, have you been here the whole time?
Incredible. There are so many ways to consume sugar. You are so knowledgeable, Lapis.
Clan, Divine Dragon Fan Club co-founder!
I'm Celica. Are you my opponent?
Yeah! Oh no! Aw, I lost.
Clan? Why are you so far away? Come over here and chat with me.
Me? Talk to Lady Celica? Alone? Oh wow, I think I might faint.
Etier here, busting in once again.
I am Leaf of Leonster. I will be your partner. Not yet! Damn!
What the?
I must become stronger.
My muscles deserve a treat after that.
Etienne, are you all right? I heard an unearthly noise.
Sorry about that. I was training a little too hard and accidentally took out a wall.
This is my chance to shine!
I am Micaiah of Dayan. I will not hold back.
It's okay. I'll win the next one.
You always look like you're having so much fun, Fram.
I am! I mean, I can't put a smile on the Divine Dragon's face if I'm not wearing one myself.
I'll be your opponent.
I am Roy. I'm looking forward to this. Well fought. I must train my skills.
Somehow, I won.
You have considerable strength, Roy. It's no wonder they gave you to Brodia to keep safe.
You flatter me. I'm just happy to be working with you now to bring about peace.
Come on in.
It will take some work. Thank you. The ring looks amazing.
Please be thorough. An odd tactic. Your cleaning skills are impressive.
This ring is filthy, don't you think? Well done. The ring shines like new.
A good cleaning is you're doing well done. Good as new.
Do you think you can make it look nice? That looks so good. Thank you.
Be thorough now. Thanks for taking care of this for me.
Divine One, watch out! There's a wolf!
What? Where?
Mr. Wolf, please go away. Leave the Divine Dragon alone. I beg you. It isn't listening to me. No choice. I'll have to get serious.
That pose. Is he about to bow an apology like the incident at the border?
Mr. Wolf, I'm so sorry! I'm sure that my apologies will enrage you further, to the point you might devour me. And if I wind up in your stomach, my allies may waste days looking for me. But I must persist. Please, though I have no right to make this request, I ask you to go home. I'm begging you.
The wolf is actually turning away. Incredible.
There it goes. Thank goodness you're all right, Divine One.
Thank you, Alchrist. I'm glad you're okay, too. That was a risky move.
Think nothing of it. Your life is worth far more than mine, so I just did what needed to be done.
No. My life, your life, everyone's lives. None of us are above anyone else.
You're right, Divine One. Looks like I've fallen short yet again. The Divine Dragon's radiance should lighten my mood, but I've managed to darken it instead. I sincerely apologize. I should leave.
What? Alchrist? Wait! Wow, he's so fast.
Hey there, Prince Diamant.
Prince Alfred, are you on your way to another workout session?
Yep. I thought I'd ask if you wanted to tag along. Is this a bad time?
It's a great time. I was just getting ready for some exercise myself.
Nice. So let's head on over. That all you got?
Hardly. Let's see how you handle this!
I'm ready to call it a day.
I think I am too. That was really great. It's funny. I never thought I'd end up crossing swords with a rival prince outside of a battlefield.
While smiling at that. It was a good workout.
I know our kingdom signed a non-aggression pact, but I never pictured this as an outcome. It was nice.
Come on, you can do better than it was nice. What about this? It was better than I could have dreamed. That's the way I'd put it.
That sounds about right. If our countries hadn't become allies in this war, we wouldn't have been able to spar together. I suppose that's something to be thankful for.
There you go, that's thinking positive.
It's nice to think that the two of us will come out of this war as friends.
I hate to break it to you, but I'm not so sure that's possible. Things won't always be like this.
They won't?
Afraid not. By the time the war's over, we'll be even better buddies!
I like the way you think, Prince Alfred.
Lapis, right? I've been looking all over for you. I hear you're a whiz at making neat stuff out of whatever's lying around.
Yes. That's me.
Yes! I smell profit to be made. The name's Lady Anna. I'm a merchant who's just as good at cutting wood as cutting costs.
Oh, all right. It's a pleasure to meet you, Anna.
Aw, you don't have to be so formal. Lady Anna is fine. Bottom line, Lapis, we should be in business together.
I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, there's nothing to it. You'll be in charge of supplying cute goods, and I'll drum up demand. Boom! We make a killing. I'm happy, you're happy, the customer's happy. Win, win, win. As labor, you'll get your share, of course. Come on, please. Oh, don't make a little girl cry.
Let's slow down a bit here. What sort of things would you want me to make?
Well, I'm from Wintertide Village, so something related to that would be nice.
I see. So you'd want something that reminds people of your hometown.
You're the ideas department. Once you have a product, I'll work my sales and marketing magic.
Sure. Okay.
What, you don't believe me? You think I can't close a sale just because I'm a little kid? I'll give you a guarantee. If I can't sell whatever you make, I'll give you 1 billion gold. It's a can't-lose proposition.
All right. I'll try to think of something to make.
Why, hello, Chloe. Fancy meeting you here.
Hi there, Citrine. I'm just here picking up some lunch. You can only get it at this street stall, but the taste is worth the trip. It's my favorite.
Really? If it's as delicious as you say, I'd like to try some for myself. Here, I'll treat you. Excuse me, sir. I'll take everything you have, please.
The whole stock?
Don't fret about the money. This way, if we have extra, we can share with the others. Thank you for wrapping all of that, sir. Here's a little more gold for your trouble. Huh? Are these?
It's folk food. Salt-pickled fish guts, in this case.
Oh, how, charming.
Oh, sorry. I love this stuff, but it might be too much for you to handle.
No. One mustn't show prejudice toward food without trying it first. Here, Chloe. Your portion.
Wow, you're letting me have almost all of it. Thank you so much.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have somewhere to be.
Must be important. You look pretty serious all of a sudden.
It is important. Well, to me it is. Take care.
Will do. And thanks for treating me to a heaping helping of my favorite folk food. Diamant, where's the king?
He's headed to the front line. Our orders are to wait here with a rear guard.
Will do.
Here, take this.
The ring? You didn't give it to your father?
I tried. He wouldn't take it.
The king said that if anything should happen, he wants you to keep my ring safe.
But what if he needs it?
Father wants a fair fight. Not to say that using the ring is unfair, but we Brodians have a particular sense of pride. He wants to stand in his own strength, and asked us to respect that.
I understand. I'm just not sure our enemies will have the same code of honor. Let's be at the ready. If push comes to shove, I want to be able to help.
It's a plan.
Agreed.
It looks like the battle has begun.
invasions of my country come at a very high price. And now you will pay it.
Do you really think you can withstand the might of Brodia?
Yes, my army is blessed by Lord Sombron himself.
Damn you. Well then, is that all the power your dragon's got?
He is not yet at full strength. Not until the ritual.
Ritual?
The one by which we shall reignite his true glory. And for that, we need a sacrifice of sovereign blood. Blood thus offered will be yours.
What?
Father! Come on, Diamant. There's still time to rescue him.
You have lost this battle, former King of Brodia.
Well, he's not getting any lighter. Come
We
on.
know what to do, Your Majesty. See you later.
They're trying to take him away!
We won't let them!
So you say, but you are wrong.
Princess Ivy!
Whatever the cost, you will hold them here, child.
Yes.
Oh, and Ivy, don't forget that ring was given to you by our Lord Sombron. Your failure to protect it was a grievous one. It is your duty to reclaim the ring now. I take my leave to Elusia. Do not fail me again.
So, you want me to buy time for you as I die here? Very well. I die for you, Father.
You're not going to stop us!
We have to get King Morian back from them right now! We have to! The storm keeps getting harsher.
We must drive back Princess Ivy's forces! Dragging away Father like that, what could King Hyacinth be planning?
I don't know. But with so many of the corrupted, this will be a tough battle.
The snow's really swirling now. I wonder if I'll be able to find Prince Diamant. Couldn't be a worse time for meditation. But I've got to clear my head.
Let's go!
Here goes.
Yes.
Understood.
Gotcha.
Whatever you say.
For you, anything.
As your steward.
I'm prepared. Go ahead.
I fear this will not end well.
Princess Ivy, did the king perhaps grant you another ring?
No. You heard him, didn't you? If I want a ring, I must reclaim the one I lost. This time with no reinforcements. We must make do. If you want to leave, I'll understand.
What will you do?
I have no choice but to stay. Even if I know it's hopeless. Even if I know I will die. You two, head to the northern and southern forts. The corrupted are standing by there.
So much for meditation. Now, think you can get through my defenses?
Look what you made me do. Another kill for me.
Who's next?
Time to finish the job. Was that too much?
I can still do more.
Emblem, engage! My apologies. I strike through! All flowers eventually wilt.
For the Divine Dragon.
I won't forget this.
Emblem, engage!
You were a good fight.
It's decided.
Was that sufficient?
A satisfying ending. I won't forget this.
All right. Time to attack.
Bring out the corrupted. I could have run, but I remained. Now I must fight.
I will not forget your loss.
If Princess Ivy stays, I stay. It hurts!
Jade!
Prince Diamond, I'm so glad you're safe. Is everything all right at the castle?
Yes, the Divine Dragon helped us. However, Father, he's in peril. Jade, I relieve you of your border duties. You're with me from now on.
Of course.
defeated. I cannot fall here. I must protect Princess Ivy.
If I can, I shall.
Okay.
This is what I trained for.
You dare!
You put up a good fight.
Oblivion is near. I can't take any more. Back to Princess Ivy I go.
For the Divine Dragon.
My will is firm. All flowers eventually wilt.
Lend me your strength. Dream well.
you were a good fight.
Hey, thanks.
I owe you one.
My father's orders were plain. You will not pass.
I will not forget your loss.
Where to? Emblem, engage! I won't waste this chance! I won't let this go to my head.
Emblem, engage!
Ha! Don't waste it on me!
Emblem, engage! Remember this.
Did you see that?
I serve the Divine Dragon! For the Divine Dragon.
My apologies.
I'm here, Divine One. Never underestimate me! Did you see that?
You picked me!
Thank you.
Me first! All flowers eventually wilt.
Give me an order. Another kill for me.
Anytime.
This is my fight.
Who's next? Here!
Excuse me, are you all right?
Oh, yes. I was meditating for a moment. Who are you? A new border guard?
No, I'm the Divine Dragon.
How rude of me. I am Jade, a royal knight of Brodia. Prince Diamant has told me about you. May I join your ranks, Divine One?
Of course. Welcome, Jade.
Thank you. Now then, I'll show you why they call me the Iron Wall.
Fate has brought us here. I won't fall here. Father, I'm sorry.
You've won. Please. Kill me.
No. I will not take your life.
Don't be naive. If I live, what's to stop me from hunting you down?
You can't return to Elusia after this. Your kingdom's through with you.
What gives you that idea?
If King Hyacinth had wanted you to survive, he would have given you an emblem ring. Besides, he had no need to stall us. The weather alone would have slowed us down. I don't understand it, but the king used you. He never meant for you to survive.
I suppose you're right.
Your father has already sacrificed your life. I won't do the same.
You will not grant me the release of death. How cruel, but you are my deity, and I respect your will.
Huh?
Could I ask you to forget that?
All right.
In exchange, I offer information. I will tell you where King Morian is being taken, and why.
Huh?
Well, out with it.
My father intends to perform a ritual that will restore the Fell Dragon's power.
A ritual?
You see, though the Fell Dragon has been freed, his abilities are diminished. Imprisonment drained him. He is exhausted and can't transform into a dragon. Ideally, he would have all 12 rings, but securing them will take time. In the interim, Sombron decided to temporarily regain his powers through an ancient ritual, in which he consumes sovereign blood.
You can't mean my father.
But then King Morian...
Yes. My father took him as an offering to Sombron. That was his aim from the start.
That's horrific.
The ritual will take place at Destinia Cathedral. You must hurry. And do be careful. Since the Fell Dragon's return, Father has not been himself.
I see.
That is the extent of what I know. Come, Zelkov. Kagetsu. Let us leave this place.
What are you going to do?
Whatever I can, without taking sides. If we meet again, Divine Dragon, I pray it is not as enemies.
Let's head to Elusia.
Yes, we have to hurry.
Okay.
Please.
Yes.
Listen to this!
Right.
Indeed.
Zappy!
Yes.
If I may.
Hey,
Right.
The deeper we venture into Elusia, the worse this blizzard gets. Is this the way to Destinia Cathedral?
I don't know. In this snow, it's hard to tell where we're going.
We don't have time to get lost. Hold on. I see someone up ahead.
Is that you?
Vale!
You know her?
She's a friend. Vale, how did you get here?
I don't know.
You don't know how you crossed the border into another country?
Well, how about you? You look worried. Is something the matter?
We're trying to reach Destinia Cathedral, but we got lost in the snow.
If it's the cathedral you're looking for, head that way.
You know where it is?
Uh-huh. You're close. See that really tall tree over there? Use that as a landmark.
I appreciate your help.
I owed you for patching me up the other day. That was so kind. Huh. Were you wearing that ring before?
Yes. It's very important to me.
I didn't notice it the other day. It's pretty. Really pretty.
Vale?
Emblem ring.
Vale!
Oh, I'm sorry. I better be on my way.
Where are you going? It's not safe!
She's gone.
There's no time to search for her. Not when Father's life hangs in the balance.
You're right. Let's hurry. Vale. What in the world?
Thank you.
Hey there! I'm gonna go all out. Okay. Ha! 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 What a disaster.
It has a funny taste.
Nope, I'm not eating this. No holding back.
You look tough. I'd better be careful. Dang. You got me.
Somehow, I won.
I am Diamant, Crown Prince of Brodia.
A training session with you should be interesting. More experienced warrior, one out.
Thank you for sparring with me.
mysterious wanderer, Yunaka!
I'm Roy. I'll be your opponent.
You got me.
This should be a fun workout.
I am Roy, son of Eliwood, Marquess of Ferre. Prepare for battle.
I really thought I had you.
You're always so confident, Etienne. Doesn't anything worry you at all?
Does worrying solve anything? No. Plus, I have exercise to clear my mind when I start to doubt.
Make it nice and shiny. You take excellent care of the ring.
Please be thorough. Your cleaning skills are impressive.
This ring is filthy, don't you think? I appreciate your upkeep of the ring.
A good cleaning. You put great care in your work.
I want to see it sparkle. It's nice to see your dedication to the rings.
Be thorough now. Thanks for taking care of this for me.
Welcome. Be well. Ooh! If I may.
Okay, Clan. Spill it. What are you sulking about?
Isn't it obvious? The pamphlets! I can't believe I was too chicken to hand them out. I don't deserve to call myself a fan.
Clan, does every fiber of your being course with passion for the Divine One?
I mean, yeah. You know that.
So, there you have it. You're a fan, plain and simple.
But...
Being a fan isn't about what you do. It's about what you feel. If you've got that sweet, dragony passion in your heart, you're a Divine Dragon fan.
Huh. Yeah. You're right. You're right! And you know what? I'm gonna try again. I will pass out those pamphlets.
That's the spirit.
But first, I think we better make a few changes.
What, right now?
Right now. You said it yourself. Being a fan is about passion. Where's the passion? We should write about our experiences with the Divine One, so our enthusiasm comes across. There aren't enough illustrations either. Let's ask for help from someone who can draw. And the interview needs... more. We didn't even ask if the Divine One prefers red or blue.
Wow. Look at you, all motivated and stuff. That's the hard-working brother I know and love. These are gonna be the best pamphlets ever. President Clan, let's get to work.
It would be my honor, President Fram.
Who's winning the staring contest? You or that history book?
Prince Diamant! Sorry, I didn't notice you come in.
No need to apologize, Fram. What's got you so frustrated? Anything I can help with?
I messed up some of my steward duties again, so Vander gave me an ongoing study duty. He was all, "You never take your role seriously, and the least you can do is educate yourself."
Ah, so Vander gave you that book. Doesn't look like you're enjoying it very much.
History is so boring. It's just wars, border disputes, wars, trade stuff, more wars. Why does everyone have to fight all the time? Why can't everyone just relax and be friends?
History does tend to be a chronicle of warfare. That's been true since the first Fell Dragon War. It's not all battles and bloodshed, though. For instance, my ancestors were able to found Brodia thanks to Lumera's protection, not open warfare. You really do learn a lot by studying history. Vander has the right idea.
If you say so.
Just keep reading. It's not all dates and trivia, I promise. These are stories about people.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I haven't even made it very far. It's kind of draining.
Ah, right. Must be hard to read about past wars in the middle of a new one. But don't worry, you have my vow as the Crown Prince of Brodia that when I'm king, there will be peace.
Wow. Really, really? A vow from the Crown Prince of Brodia is good enough for me.
I mean it. Rest easy, okay?
I will. But only after I've read some more of this not-so-boring book.
Oh, it's hopeless. My best is still so weak. I don't deserve to be Allchrist's retainer.
I disagree.
Allchrist? Again? How long have you been there?
A while. I apologize for spying. I was worried about you after our last chat. Do you really believe that you don't deserve to be my retainer? You know that's not true.
Allchrist, you and I are cousins. Practically siblings since we grew up together. And for as long as I've known you, you've carried a low opinion of yourself. Growing up in Diamant's shadow didn't give you many chances to shine on your own.
That's true. I suppose it's still true.
But I've seen you shine. I see how amazing you truly are. You always spot a person's greatest skill or best quality and make sure they're recognized for it. You support and openly praise the people around you. I could go on.
You're giving me far too much credit.
A person like that should be protected. I've felt that way about you since we were children, but I was a fool to think I could succeed at that. Convictions aren't enough. I am simply not strong enough to keep you safe.
That isn't true.
I'm sorry, Allchrist. I'm so sorry that they chose me to be your retainer. If you weren't stuck with me, I'm sure you'd have someone stronger by your side.
Citraine.